I am back for a one-pack gel challenge, so let's find out which pack we are working with today. It is going to be, let's see, is it going to stop on high school years? Yes, it is. So high school years, and how many tiles do we have to work with? 88 tiles. Okay, that's quite a good number. So let's hop into game and see what we can do with this. So we are now in Copperdale, and we are in the part of the town where it's the middle of the town, and I'm building on this lot where there's like a wooden slot going under the whole house, and we're going to try to make it work in this place because the houses are all small in this area, and that's what we're going for as well. So we have 88 tiles to work with, and I knew I wanted it to be a two-story house with one bedroom upstairs, and that is what we're going for. So I've put in a staircase to the floor upstairs, and downstairs we are going to have the bathroom, another bedroom, and also the kitchen and living room. And this is the upstairs where we are just doing like a little landing and then a door into the bedroom. So since we are working with high school years, I was thinking that this could be like maybe some sort of a boarding house for two students that probably lives alone. So this is their first house where they live with no parents. So they are two friends, or maybe just two roommates who just met in school when they started this year, and now they share this little house. So they have a monthly rent, I suppose. I don't think they own the house. That would be too much money, and I don't think they have that kind of money since they're just young students. So trying out which door I wanted to use. I knew I wanted to have some space left on the side, so I didn't go for a big door. I went for a small one so that I could use that space on the inside. And I did try out, there are a lot of different stone textures in this pack, and I wanted it to be kind of a soft build. So the houses next door some are really bright in color and some are really light in color, and I wanted this one to go in a lighter color scheme. So I tried some different stones, and I have one kind of stone on the bottom floor and another kind of stone on the upper floor. And I went for this kind of reddish tone on the roof texture because that's what the other houses nearby has, so I wanted it to fit in with those. And behind the stairs where we're at right now, it's going to be the bathroom, and it's a kind of narrow space to get in there, but it is what it is. It's a small house, so they'll have to make do with it. It's just a one bathroom house, so if you are on the upper floor, you'll need to head downstairs to use the loo if you need to. And I wrapped the kitchen around, and this is what I wanted space for. So at first I thought that I would fit the counter in between there and have that window that I had, but then I realized that I would need to have the sink. Since there are so many corners and little pieces, there's nowhere to put the sink, so I had to change the window to get a full-sized counter in there so I could have the sink over by the window, so you could take a look outside when you are doing the dishes. And just a little blind some blinds by over the window, so if you don't want someone peeking in at you while you do the dishes, you could just pull down the blinds. And there's no real entryway, so I just put in this little coat rack where you could hang your coat. And since this pack feels like it's an American pack, so I just went with the wear the shoes inside thing. So there's no shoe rack or anything to place your shoes at. They'll have to wear them and place them in the rooms when they get undressed. And I put in this little dining table, so we still have room for a 4-seater, and then 2 little mismatching couches. So I think they have, scrambled up for the furniture, brought what they had at home and so on to try to furnish this place. And it clashes a bit, but the color scheme is still somewhat on point, I think. And I use this. It's extremely ugly, this music player from the pack, but we're working with high school years, so that's what they get. And I also paired 2 of these nightstands as a side table to put the TV on. So I pair them next to each other and just pull out a small TV to make them have something they could use for entertainment. And of course we need some lights in here as well. So I just go for a floor lamp in the living room area and hanging light over the table. And we're off into the bathroom. It's quite a simple bathroom. It's a shower tub combo, a little toilet, and this sink that came with high school years, and also the mirror also came with the pack. And just some base game decorations like a soap and some toothbrushes and toilet paper. That is really good to have. So then I gave them a bathrobe each. And that's it for the bathroom, and we're on to the first bedroom. And the wallpaper in here, the wallpapers from this pack is not that easy to use with things. They're kind of bright and a bit all over the place, but yeah, I go for it anyway, so I had to try to figure it out. So the furniture is also a bit mismatching and a bit pink, blue and green in here. Try to pick up some of the colors from the wallpaper at least. And I knew I wanted them to have like a double bed, so they could have a big bed to sleep in, and also a place to sit and do their homeworks, because they are students, so they will have a lot of homeworks. And then in this room I also put in a cozy little reading corner with a bookcase and a little chair to sit and read. And curtains in this pack are not my favorite, I have to say. So I end up using the same ones all over the place, and it's this kind of, I think it's called macrame. Correct me if I'm wrong. But these little things that you could probably craft by yourself if you wanted to. I think there would be some nice guides online, and you could tie them or whatever you do. I'm not good at these things, so yeah, this is in the hallway upstairs. It's very simple, and that's the only place where I put other curtains and just a little neon sign to light up that area. And we're up to the second floor and the second bedroom, and this one is a little bit more blue, green, purplish. So it is a little bit darker here with some black accents. And it's quite a simple. It's mostly like the one downstairs, but upstairs we don't get a little reading area. It's they get a computer instead, so they have that for them. Maybe they're a streamer or something and does some work on their computer, so they have space for that upstairs. And then I just decorate the desk a bit, and I also put some clothes. I will be putting another clothing basket in the corner as well with some fold up clothes in this one. And then we put a little flower in the corner and a guitar, so you could get your guitar skill up as well. Yeah, that's about it for this room, and we are going to head outside to finish the front and the back of the house. So we have some flower boxes, making it a clear way to show where the entry is. So this is where you head on into the place. And then I put some stones in the back of the house, because you can't, there was no place to put a door. So if you want to use the back of the house, you have to enter through the front door and head on back. So you could use this little landing or this little stone pat to the back, and then I wanted to put in some greeneries at least, so I do a little flower bed on this front window. And these vines are weird. They're like corner vines, but they don't stick to the corner, so you have to maneuver them to fit right. But it looks nice, so yeah, they're there. And as you can see, there are someone who has put out decorations, probably for Valentine's Day, but they will not stay. I will remove them in the end, so you will see the house without all these decorations in the end. As you can see, I fenced in the back and put in a little grill. I didn't want to make it too fancy since it's a student place, so it's just a nice and simple little hangout place in the back. And then I go for these lights, and I put them in, well, all over the place, so they surround the back area. And to make that happen, I have to crisscross them in some places, so that's what I did, as you can see. And then a little light above the door where you enter. And this wall was looking kind of bland, so I just put in some greeneries going up the walls here, so that there were something on this wall, because there's no window there and I didn't want to put out some decorations to put on there. So yeah, that's what I did, and this is the house. Enjoy the screenshots in the end, and I want to wish you a very lovely day, and I hope to see you in the next video where we will tackle another build. So thank you for watching. Bye.